Yet another multi-billion-dollar entity in the traditional world of finance getting involved in the crypto sphere here. It would appear we have Gatorade filing trademarks that hint toward joining the metaverse. Lots going on here in the crypto sphere. Be sure to stick around till the end to not miss any of what's going on, and drop a like on the video if you like the video, and be sure to subscribe for the YouTube algorithm now. We're looking at Bitcoin against Tether. Bearish robo advisors ever since the 8th of April have saved us from over 10% in downside that has followed. At the moment, we are just patiently waiting for the return of bullish parameters to be met. 2 of our chosen 3 robo advisors need to become bullish here for us to then invest 50% relative to EngineeringRobo's by suggestions. We invest 20% at support, which was already invested back in January. If you were unable to, we had an instance in February, and at the moment, we do anticipate continued interaction toward that support level, $34,655 per Bitcoin, where you can then invest your 20% support-based investment ratio if we do return to that price level. And since bearish robos are in play, we do anticipate continued interaction toward that level until bullish robos return. And that remaining 30% can be invested once daily candles open and close above the solid descending trend line here. This one with dashes in it refers to our previous ascending trend line, which we used to invest into Bitcoin back in March there. However, at the moment, it is no longer useful for us as we are well above it here. At the moment, we just may look for interaction with it visually as potential support. We're looking for an instance similar to the end of July here with the buy for and moon coming into play, and we saw up to 50% in gains over the following month and a half. We have bullish robos throughout October, seeing up to 39% in gains over the following month. And we even have bearish robos back in November, saving us from a crippling correction that followed, 42% in downside after bearish robos met in November there into the beginning of this year. And so right now we are just bouncing up, down, and around, looking for support, interacting with resistance as we get shaken out through this sideways, and hopefully then solidify the reversal so we can make our way to the soon-to-be-revealed 6-figure target. Overhead, we will have $58,202 waiting for us once we do start to recover. But as I mentioned, a 6-figure target is to be revealed here. Let me know down below your thoughts on Bitcoin and crypto. Stokely Van Camp, the beverage company with the original rights to market and produce Gatorade, may be exploring releasing virtual sports drinks in the metaverse. According to the record submitted to the United States Patent and Trademark Office, or USPTO, Stokely Van Camp filed 2 applications for the word Gatorade and the sports drink's G-shaped orange, black, and white logo to be used in connection with virtual beverage products and non-fungible tokens. The filings suggest Gatorade may be preparing to introduce its branded products to the metaverse. Now owned by multinational food corporation PepsiCo, Gatorade is a major sports drink consumed by people in more than 80 countries around the world. The company reportedly sold $2.6 billion worth of products in the US-based convenience stores in 2021 and controlled 46% of the worldwide sports drink market. Should Gatorade move into the metaverse, it may join a number of major food and drink brands exploring virtual offerings, including the likes of Coca-Cola and McDonald's. Also, sports footwear and apparel manufacturer Nike also filed applications with the USPTO for its name, logo, and slogan for use online and in online virtual worlds. So, my opinion, just more factors contributing to why I find it very difficult to be bearish on the space. Plenty of projects are getting involved in the technology here one way or another, whether it be direct Bitcoin accumulation or NFTs, Web3, the metaverse. Blockchain technology just seems to be making some really big moves still. Find this article in the description. We're looking at Litecoin with the buy for Moon and Super Robos present. Technically, bearish parameters have been met ever since the beginning of April here. The sell for and heck coming into play has saved us from 14% in downside that has followed. And right now, we are just patiently waiting for the return of bullish robo advisors. So we invest 20% at support. Currently, the strongest level of support waiting for us is $82.20 down below. That is where you can consider investing at my support level. Currently, resistance is overhead. $114 is resistance until confirmed otherwise. We will invest 50% when EngineeringRobo becomes bullish again. So when 2 of our chosen 3 robos, become bullish here, we can then invest 50% based on that confirmation, and 30% can be invested once we open and close above the now adjusted descending trend line. I believe that could be the more bullish level here that we can consider, and we can invest 30% once daily candles open and close above that descending trend line. We always go with the flow of the strategy and trade more tactically, looking for instances similar to the end of July here, where the buy for and Moon saw up to 65% in gains. We even have the buy for and Moon seeing up to 55% in gains over the following month between October and November of last year. And bearish parameters met back in November of 2021 saved us from a crippling 55% in downside that followed. So we're just waiting for the return of bullish parameters to be met for us to invest more comfortably and anticipate some short-term upside here. If you're following the channel, you'll know that it'll take far more significant price action here for me to be bearish on the space overall. I do believe this downside and sideways is a brutal necessary evil that we need to undergo before we can continue our euphoric uptrend in play. The fear and FOMO zones here still suggesting some, very significant longer-term positions to be getting in and out of Bitcoin. We have the fear zone all the way back in 2020, about a 10x so far, and we've yet to see the FOMO zone. The FOMO zone here suggesting a potential more reasonable top for Bitcoin near the $183,000 level. That is where you can heavily consider taking some profits and anticipate some potential longer-term downside to follow. Once we've interacted with the FOMO zone, heavy FOMO will be present. Many traders will be getting into the market, though someone has to buy the top. Hopefully not yourself, because you're accumulating here during times of extreme fear. You want to be heavily considering accumulating Bitcoin when interacting with the fear zone. So at the moment, we are looking at a $36,600 fear zone. If we were to interact with that price, you should heavily consider investing in Bitcoin with a longer term perspective. But at the moment, we are just going with the flow of Bitcoin and crypto. We're on the brink of year plus of sideways here. That has been the necessary evil, like I was mentioning, for us to continue our dramatic uptrend intact. We've had a 10x in gains between 2021 into 2020 there. Now 2022 so far has started sideways, though I believe will end in a much more bullish manner. Thoughts, feelings, and opinions do not matter when we trade with a strategy, though it is fun to have them. Let me know down below your thoughts on Bitcoin and crypto. Thank you so much for hearing my analysis, and tune in for the next one.